Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing out there today? Are you home with your children 24/7? Are you on lockdown? Are you on quarantine? Are you homeschooling your kids? Are you teaching from home? Well, let me teach you a little something real quick. Okay, for today's dinner, this is something simple. This is something easy. This is something you can do with the kids if you want to. So I'm going to do our version of the KFC chicken bowl. I have 4 large potatoes here that I cut up. I have 3 chicken breasts here that I cubed up. I'm going to season those. And this requires a can of corn, and I am using brown powdered gravy mix. Super easy, super simple, super fast to do. So once this water boils, I'm going to throw my potatoes in. I'm going to take my chicken now, and we're going to season this up. So to this, I am going to add some turmeric, some parsley, some garlic powder, some onion powder, I'm going to put some adobo on there as well. This is my onion powder here. The adobo is an all-purpose seasoning. It's like a seasoned salt. Okay. And we're gonna put a little bit of sazon. Hello. I'm gonna put half of the sazon on my chicken, and the rest of it I'm gonna put in my flour mixture. Okay, I'm using gluten-free flour, but you can use whatever flour you want. You can fry them up in panko crumbs, whatever. Panko crumbs. You know what I'm trying to say. All right, I'm also gonna put a little bit of cayenne pepper, and then I'm gonna do some black pepper. I'm gonna mix that up, and then I'm just gonna put that to the side for when it's time to fry them up. Okay. So this water's gonna start boiling. We'll throw the potatoes in, and then we'll get to frying these little chicken nuggets here. Once it's all done, we're gonna mash up the potatoes. We'll put the fried chicken on top, put some corn on top. We're gonna even melt some cheese. I gotta get some cheese from the fridge, some like shredded, cheddar cheese, and it's gonna be delicious. So stay with me, people. Stay with me. All right, so the potatoes are cooking. I took my gluten-free flour and I added a bunch of seasoning. Because when you bite your piece of chicken, you want it crunchy, but you also want it seasoned as well as the inside of the chicken. So, salt, pepper, you season it however you want. I put salt, pepper, I put adobo, a little sazon, I put garlic powder, onion powder, some oregano, some cumin, and I don't even know, maybe some other stuff. But anywho, I have my little chicken nuggets. Okay, so I'm just gonna dump those in there, and then I'm gonna shake that around, and then once my grease is hot enough, I'm just gonna start frying them. Okay, so now let's just how about that? Yes, not easy. Alright. It's cleaner this way. If you put it in a bag, you can use a brown paper bag, and it's just simple. You shake it up, you fry your chicken, and then you just toss the bag in the garbage instead of having flour everywhere. Okay, so these are nice and floured up and ready for frying shortly. All right, it is time to fry up our chicken. Let's turn that off so you can hear me. We have our homemade chicken nuggets. Look at that. So delicious. So, we'll fry these for about 8 to 10 minutes. They are chunky pieces. Don't want to over fry them. Then they'll be super dry because it is breast meat. Breast meat tends to dry. You don't want to under fry it because then they won't be crunchy enough. So we'll get a few of these in here. Our potatoes are almost done and ready to be mashed. When I mash my potatoes, I put milk, butter, some garlic powder, some salt and pepper, parsley, and a little bit of sour cream. So I'll show you that in a second too. Okay, here we go for the potatoes. I have some butter in there. I'm going to throw in a little bit of milk. Milk you can always add more of. You don't want to add too much right away because it can get watery. You won't have fluffy potatoes, you'll have watery potatoes. So I'm also going to throw in a spoon of sour cream. A little bit of garlic powder. Some more parsley. Sorry, I'm recording this with my hand because I don't have my little thingy. I just don't feel like unplugging it and plugging it back in over here on this side of the kitchen. So a little bit of salt and pepper. Right. And you ready for this? A raw egg. What? Weird, right? That's just how I do it. That's how my mama always did it. That's how I'm gonna do it. We'll mix this up. Whip it up. Whip it good. And then as you whip it, you want to do a taste test. You want to taste it to make sure all your seasonings are good. You want to taste it to make sure the consistency is good. Okay, now that it's mixed, I can whip it harder so that way it's nice and creamy. If it's too thick, you add a little bit more milk. If it's too thin, ooh, then you got issues. Okay, so I'm going to mix this up, finish everything up, and show you the end product. Potatoes are done. Nice and fluffy. Let's build our bowls. Okay, it's time to build our bowls. So we have a cute little bowl here, right? Have some mashed potatoes. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put chicken. All right, and just slap it on the potatoes. Cute little chicken nuggets. You can put as many as you like. You can put a couple pieces. If you're, vegetarian, you can do it with like chunks of zucchini or something. There are my potatoes. Next, I'm going to put some corn over the top of it. Okay. Delicious. And now some shredded cheddar cheese. Now, if you have a dish that can go into an oven, like a toaster oven, you can put this in there so you can melt everything. You can throw it in the microwave. You can put a top over this so the heat naturally melts the cheese. However you want to do it. And then we're going to top it off with some gravy. KFC bowl, Dow face style. What? Shut up. Look at that. Boom. Kids will love it. Trust me.